Hello and welcome along to the Sports Express Show. So the World Health Organization has officially declared the coronavirus a pandemic. And we spoke about it last week and how it affected the world of sports in the last few weeks. A lot of cancellations, matches and competitions being moved. But we're going to get to that a bit later on in the video. For now, we're going to start with some football action. Bless you, brother.
Yeah, but it's not the corona, don't worry.
Are you sure?
I'm 100%.
Just to keep my distance. Am I
Shut
cool?
your mouth, damn it, it's not corona, I'm telling you.
Well, I said bless you because you guys are blessed as Man United fans. You beat Manchester City in the Manchester derby last weekend.
It's very frustrating.
What do you mean now?
Because
this guy is never happy.
Listen.
If there's one man who's never happy in this world.
Listen. It's the fact that we always dollar against the top 6. But when it comes to the rest of the guys...
But how many games have you lost in the last 10? You've won all of your games, most of them. You're undefeated in 10 games.
We'll see what it comes to.
And you don't play...
We'll see what it comes to. Because let's be honest, we're up and down. Maybe this is the first time in a few years where we've gotten a 10 win streak.
Listen.
10 game win streak.
I hate Manchester United.
No,
with a passion. And I'm more optimistic than you.
That's not bloody true.
That is true.
I'm very optimistic. Listen.
I can see the sign.
Listen. You can see. Bloody hell, bro. I'll see it when they happen, bro.
No.
They haven't happened yet.
No, come
and
on.
just speak about that.
That's pessimistic.
I watched that game. Are we really happy about that game?
You beat
really?
City.
I mean, it was
a double over Man City.
Who gives a shit, bro?
When was the last time you did a double over Man City?
I wanted a very good game from United in terms of even execution. Did you see the goals? Did you see the goals? Did you see the goals?
Did you see Martial's goal? That was a top goal.
I mean, come on.
What?
I mean, okay, that one I can let slide. I mean, but both of them, in fact, were
the second one was
Listen,
an Alisson blunder.
They both were.
Edison, I mean.
Edison.
Yeah.
They both were, but more so the second one than the first one.
How was the first one a blunder?
He didn't cover his knee.
What do you mean? Firstly, it wasn't a free kick to start off there, but it was great improvisation from Bruno Fernandes.
I can't blame Bruno played like a model.
Picked up the run.
But it was a blunder.
It wasn't a blunder.
I mean, even flipping Adrian could have blocked that one.
No, come on.
Adrian could have blocked that one.
It was Martial hit it 2 seconds earlier than he expected. You can't really blame Edison for that.
No, I'm blaming him.
But
I feel any other keeper could have done better.
As a football lover, don't take it away from the striker and blame the goalkeeper. It was a top goal by Martial.
Oh, it was a very good goal by Martial.
Then say it then.
Yeah, I said it. I said it. But I have to be. I have to be objective.
You beat City twice this season. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer beat Manchester City twice this season.
Okay, we beat City twice.
You beat City twice. Let's talk about the game. Why don't you want to talk about the game? You beat Man City.
Okay, we beat them.
Yeah.
It was
and Pogba is coming back next week. He's back in
Shoot
training.
me now, bruh. Shoot me now. Like, I'm more happy about this than bloody Pogba coming back.
Pogba is back in training.
I don't care.
He's going to be back in training. He's going to be playing for Manchester United before the season
But what
ends.
will be interesting,
You need him.
Listen, what will be interesting, I will say on a very serious note, is that combination between him and Bruno Fernandes.
Exactly. I was going to ask you about that now. That no matter how much you hate Paul Pogba, but you can't tell me, son, that you don't at least want to see that dynamic.
I do want to observe that dynamic.
Don't tell me about observing. You know that there's something there.
I want to observe it.
You know that there's something.
I don't know if there's something there. Listen, we thought there was something when we brought Paul Pogba back, but clearly there wasn't. But what I'm saying is this. Let us not get our flipping feet up into 7th or 9th heaven. Let's calm down, get Paul Pogba back, and see that combination. I do feel that it's a talented combination, but they haven't played together. We can't ignore that. Let us wait for them to play together. I'm sure some magic can happen, but the next question is, can it happen consistently? And that's my major worry.
Look at the influence that Fernandes has had
He's a model.
on the players around him.
He's a model.
Everyone upping their game, the likes of Dan James, while he still needs to improve his game, but he's improved massively. Martial is scoring more consistently now. He's picked up the mood of the players around him.
But Bruno and it's not Pogba.
So he can't do that with Pogba. He can't do that with Pogba?
Hey, Pogba, we'll see, brother. I'm not saying he won't.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm looking at Pogba.
You're not expecting too much.
Yeah, I'm just there. I'm not there like everybody else. I'm just there. Let's just keep it here. Let's keep it here.
Let's move on.
Let's keep it.
Let's move on to La Liga, brother.
Yeah,
because
La Liga.
because Real Madrid were in pole position. in La Liga after the El Clasico.
And Real Madrid did what Real Madrid does most of the time when they're in pole position. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed.
I'm almost thinking like Madrid and Kaizer Chiefs are coached by the same person.
I think so.
Because they always slip up and just
mid and top by day, flipping mid and top the Real Madrid at night. Come on, guys.
Because you just simply cannot take lead
Tell
over
me,
Barcelona.
what's the point of beating Barca if you can't even handle being number one?
You beat Pirates and lose to Amazulu. Same thing.
Like, make me understand. Then why are we overjoyed about flipping beating Barcelona if you can't maintain it?
It's pointless. It is pointless, brother. Lost the game again. Same mistakes defensively.
Listen, what do we have to do to fix this season? Not next season, right now.
No.
Because right now we are in trouble, whether we want to recognize it or not. Let's not even touch on the Champions League. We're talking about right now in terms of the league. Because as much as we love the Champions League, and we do, what's most important right now as Real Madrid as the team is the league. So how do we fix it now to be in pole position and finish number one at the end of the season?
What can we change though? Because it's the same players, it's the same coach, it's the same system. The same mistakes are going to be creeping in. I mean, we're talking about seasoned, experienced players here, guys. We're talking about players who've won Champions League. If they can't fix it themselves and check themselves, even without Zidane doing miracles in the team, then there's no challenge for them in this La Liga this season. Because Barcelona have the experience of winning games like these and pushing through at the final stretch in La Liga. They've won it like, I think, 8 out of the last 10 years or something. Some nonsense like that. So they have that experience. And Real Madrid simply do not when it comes to La Liga.
So in other words, son, you're saying we're screwed.
Trophyless season, brother. It's not looking good in the Champions League. City away is not a guaranteed win. Not a guaranteed win for the tie.
Not at
La
all.
Liga, you're losing to the likes of Levante and Real Sociedad and Celta Vigo. Like, come on.
Real Betis.
Come on. Come on, dude.
Anyway,
trophyless season, brother.
Look, I mean, I can't.
Building blocks for next season, I think, for Real Madrid. I don't see how we're going to turn it around.
Listen, I know what the remedy will be for next season.
Yeah, but for now, I just don't.
But I'm talking about now.
No, I don't see that.
You don't see
that because we've had in the Sociedad, the Betis game, we had I think Varane was out, Militao was in, same problems. Defensively, they just.
So we're not winning.
It's just lacking. We've had so many dynamics. Marcelo played, Ferland Mendy played the previous game. Carvajal is always there, Ramos is always there. Courtois, same mistakes, brother.
Oh, one honorable mention though. Courtois has improved drastically.
He has.
Like, let's be honest. Like, let's give credit to where credit is due. I was slaughtering the man.
Because he was proper rubbish.
He was absolute horseshit.
After leaving Chelsea.
And he's just stepped his game up and just shut me up in that department. So big ups to him. I hope he can give them what he has for breakfast to the rest of the team, so they can step up as well.
For now, he's just being let down by his defense.
Exactly.
Massively. Yeah, but we're going to move over now to a league that is it still functioning? Is it still on? They suspended the game, Serie A. They're wrecked by the coronavirus right now. All games are suspended. The last one we saw, of course, was Juventus against Inter. Behind closed doors at the Juventus Stadium, a 2-0 win at the end for Sarri.
It's okay, touching on that game, let's touch on that game. 2-0 win for Sarri.
That was actually a convincing win. I saw that game. I watched that game. That was a solid Juve performance. I didn't expect that from them.
Surprising. I think they've been watching the Sport Express show, or Sarri has, and he's like, I want to shut that mother up. It was a good performance. Ronaldo wasn't on the score sheet, but
lost his record. It could have been 12 in a row.
Lost his record. But what was refreshing was that there wasn't an over-reliance on him in that particular game, where the responsibility was shifted around on the pitch. So that was
Dybala's goal,
and Dybala is on another level. I think that's one player, to be honest with you, I haven't seen out of form yet. I'm not saying he's never been out of form, but I haven't seen him. He just has always these pockets of magic in every single game
he's always capable
that I've watched. So he's dullering. So we'll see how it goes. I think it's just a proper 2-horse race for now. I think honestly speaking, Inter have fizzled out.
No, they have.
Like
Yeah.
I think they've met their targets for, considering that it's Conte's first season with the team, and he got some new players in. So I think they've met their target to at least put up some challenge or to at least finish top 4. I think they've met that target.
Yeah.
Now it's just, I feel, gonna be a 2-horse race between Lazio and Juventus, and like we've been saying, hopefully the underdog wins, and that is Lazio.
Where to now for Serie A? Because breaking news from last night was that Juventus defender Rugani has tested positive for the coronavirus. So now he's possibly was in contact with his teammates.
Yes.
So the league is suspended right now.
Up until April.
Up until April. So now, what's going to happen now?
I don't know. I think they also don't know what's going to happen. I think they've said, you know what, player safety first. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, which I applaud.
And Rugani was on the bench in the Inter game as well.
Yeah, so you gotta put into consideration the other people that he may infected within the team. Yeah. I am happy with that decision to suspend all play, to stop all play right now, because it is about player safety, because the sport cannot be more important than human life. So I support that decision.
Yeah.
They will cross that bridge when they get there, and we'll see what that decision will be when we reach that bridge.
Are you in support of games being played behind closed doors?
It's a tough one for me to answer, because it's like, okay, if the players are not sick, then the show must go on, because if you're going to suspend games, then the calendar will be messed up. Then that will knock on other events within the year, because we've still got the Euros.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that, and they haven't been cancelled or postponed. We haven't heard anything from that front. So I would support it if nobody's in danger by doing that. But if they know that somebody is ill, then suspend it, stop it. You know, player safety first. So it throws a spanner into the works, and we just have to find a way.
It's a really tough one there, brother.
As a nation to get
because in the
through
Juve Inter game, it was actually quite difficult to watch without the fans, I must say.
It's the strangest thing ever. It's like
was
watching.
like a practice session.
Listen. As a spectator, it's like watching a match. You know, when they don't have the commentary on.
Yeah.
It's just strange. It's just
Something
one of those
is missing.
things.
Yeah.
And then now imagine not having anyone there. It's
no
just
noise. You're hearing the players shouting.
Exactly. So
it's weird.
I don't know. And we'll just have to see how we get through it as a sporting fraternity. But I feel, like I say, I reiterate this, I feel that they've made the right decision, because we don't have a vaccine yet.
Yeah.
We don't have a cure yet. So the best cure is the preventative measure that each and every single person, not just the sports players, but every single person around the world has to take.
To stop it from spreading.
Exactly.
That's all we can do now.
So yeah, guys, please keep safe in your area, and just educate other people as well. There's simple instructions, very simple things that we take for granted. Wash hands, don't touch eyes, nose, and mouth. Just spread it around. I know it seems mundane, but just do it, because like we're saying, preventative measure is much better than an actual cure. We'll catch you again next week. Thank you very much. Peace.